Hey y'all, and welcome to Let's Crash Out. Um, I have been toying with the idea of starting a podcast for about a year now. Um, I recently, like in the last year and a half, started watching podcasts and listening to podcasts myself. And I've always been told I should have my own reality show. And since that hasn't happened yet, what better way to get famous than with a podcast? And then when the idea of doing a podcast came into my mind, I have been toying with what the format is going to be, what I'm going to talk about. I wanted something that was going to have longevity, that wasn't going to be really popular right now and then kind of fizzle out. So it took a little while to get there. Um, I want to just use this 12 or 13 minutes to just introduce myself, give you a little background, and tell you what you can expect from episodes that are going to be coming up. So, I am a Gen X Swiftie. You see our girl back there. Most of the time, you're going to see me recording, you're going to see me here. This is my home office slash studio. I am a full-time corporate girly by day and content creator, small business owner by night. I owned my own baking business when I lived in upstate New York. And 11 years ago, I relocated to Virginia. And during the pandemic, I started another business to keep myself busy because I am an eldest daughter, a Capricorn, and a type A personality. And being at home with nothing to do, it's not going to cut it. So I created something to do. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. But what you can expect from this podcast is we're going to be covering a different topic each week, um, of something to crash out about. And it is either going to make you laugh, it's going to make you cry, it's going to make you angry, it's going to make you want to crash out too. But I like to say, as you can see in the bio, let me do the crashing out for you. I'm actually notoriously known for crashing out. I crash out about pretty much everything. So this is going to be easy, I hope. Um, I do plan on having some special guest appearances, crashing out with friends, and I cannot wait to cover some of the topics that maybe I haven't thought of that you'd like me to crash out for you for. So thanks for stopping by. Going to be recording a lot of content and uploading. We're going to go with the 30 to 45-minute length. I'm not trying to hold you hostage, but I also would really enjoy your subscribes, your likes, your shares, your ideas, your comments, everything. You can probably expect the content should start rolling in probably in about 2 weeks. I am unfortunately going to be traveling out of the area this weekend, but I do plan on hopefully filming some content in my downtime while I am there. But I always say that I'm going to do that when I'm traveling, and what's the saying? Make grand plans and the universe will laugh at you. So I don't want to make any promises that I can't keep, but I can definitely tell you that you are going to love some of the things that I already have on the table, and I am so excited for what you're going to bring here as well. So, on Patreon at Let's Crash Out Pod, I'm going to have to check that. Hold on. Definitely at the email of Let's Crash Out Pod at gmail.com. Patreon, if you found us, you already know the name. but our Patreon is Let's Crash Out, no pod. And hopefully we'll also be on YouTube and Spotify very soon. But this is my first podcast, so bear with me. I'm a content creator. You can search my name to find me on Instagram, TikTok, by my own personal name at Delicia Champagne, at Queen Diva Deli. And you can also find what I use all of this for at Decked Out Drinkware on Instagram or Decked Out Drinkware, the Facebook group. One of the things that I asked of my friends a few days ago when I was looking at trying to come up with this intro was, what would you use to describe me if I were doing an intro video for people who had never met me before? And I just want to read through some of the responses that I received. If I can find the post, I think I went too far. Here we go. So, one of the things that someone thought was really important to highlight was cake pops, which is something that I was known for and still am in my business. Decked Out Desserts. You notice there's a theme there. Everything's decked out. And I think you'll catch on to why that is as we get to know each other better. But my cake pops is what I was known for in my business. I remember one Easter, I actually made like over 400 cake pops for orders. It came up in my memories the other day. Have a little bit of PTSD. Um, People definitely wanted me to let you know about Taylor. I know that a lot of my friends are going to come here and think that this is going to be a podcast about Taylor, and I'm not going to guarantee you that we're not going to talk about Taylor. But I've got a list of topics, and Taylor hasn't even hit my notepad yet. So, well, I mean, we're always going to talk about Taylor, but not in the way that you think that we're going to talk about Taylor. Definitely wanted me to highlight how much I love cats. I am a cat mom. I have 3 tuxedo babies. We had 4. We had one that we had, unfortunately, to put down in December. He hangs right here around my neck. His ashes are there. He was my true soulmate. Um, they wanted you to know I was passionate, which I think you're going to see in these podcasts. Resilient, true friend, great friend, came up quite a bit. Dedicated, the ultimate hype woman. And I think what might be my favorite comment is that I'm a northern girl who moved to the South in my late 20s and changed my whole life story. And the reason why it's my favorite is because I was actually in my mid 30s. So definitely let me know if you have any ideas of things that you would like me to look into crashing out about. And we will see you on our first episode in a few weeks. I can't wait. Thanks so much.